Welcome to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast, your guide in the race to financial freedom through real estate investing and sound financial practices. This podcast is for anyone interested in learning more about real estate investing, personal finances, and a new take on traditional retirement. Now, here are your hosts, Larry Fierro and Mike Moe.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast, your Monday morning motivation edition, where we follow up on our call to action from the previous episode. We hit you with a little motivation to start your Monday morning off right, and then we tee up the episode to come. And Mr. Fierro coming fresh off the solo episode, first one in a while, man. It had to shake the rust off on that one, huh?
Oh yeah. We shook the rust off a little bit, but it was a good episode. We had a lot of fun with it, and I definitely gonna bro you on that one.
There you go.
So much knowledge that we gave the folks, and I don't like to pat ourselves on the back, but we do care about the listeners, and we want to give you the most value for your listening buck.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. You know what I mean? That's when we started this. That was the goal, is to help people find this information hopefully sooner in life than we did. So, but yeah, man, it was good. It's exciting to go back and do a little solo episode and do some of like the basics, back to basics, do a little 101 course on, what makes a big deal, how to get started in real estate investing, package it up in a little 40-minute container and give it to you guys. So it was a good episode. It was fun to do. So.
Yeah, it's the holiday season, and we just, we like to wrap up a little bit of information and give it to you as a Christmas gift.
Packaged up a little 40-minute gift for you. Exactly. Yeah, whatever holiday gift. Exactly. So, all right, man, we had a call to action on that last episode. Remind me of what it is.
The call to action on the last episode was number 1 of the 4 topics that we went over, and it was writing your goals down.
That's right.
You want to go through the goals and kind of write down what you're trying to achieve with your real estate investing career / these properties, what makes a good deal for you.
That's right, man. So we talked about how your goals will determine what real estate niche that you jump into. That combined with your skills and what you have excess of, right? Do you have a ton of excess money or time or knowledge, or what do you have excess of right now in your life that you can leverage for real estate? So the call to action last week was writing down your goals in real estate, your skills, your skill sets that you have, and what you got excess of, and trying to figure out a niche in real estate that complements all 3 of those. So.
Absolutely. And once you figure that out, then you can start writing those goals out and see what kind of properties best align with the goals that you've created for yourself.
That's it, man. I won't even say property. It's just investing. Like maybe note investing is your thing based on that little exercise. There's so many different ways to get into real estate. So
there is. So, but today, the Monday morning motivation, Monday's here. It's a brand new week, holiday week, and we got a great motivational topic today.
Dude, yeah, man, it's a good time to do this. It's reflection, man. We're gonna take a little time to look back on 2020 and see what we went through, see what successes we had. I think this is super important. I think it's really good to do it this time, because I think at face, so I did this last year, and when at first I'm like, wow, this is going to suck. There's going to be like 2 or 3 things on there. But if you truly sit down and do this and put some time and effort in, and maybe even take a calendar out and go, all right, January, February, March, what happened in these months and what did you do? You'll really come to an astonishing list of things that you accomplished, things you went through, things you learned. And I think it's a really good time to do it, because that's so motivating to see that you can take it right into your 2021 goal setting exercise, or going right into the next year of setting those new goals. So.
Yeah. And reflection for us it's a huge part of success, because you never really want to forget where you came from, the struggle that you went through. And like we were talking before we hit record, whatever stage you're in the real estate investing or in just your investing career, there's somebody out there that is in an earlier stage than you were. And if you can reach out and offer some advice, offer an example, lead by example, that kind of thing, and just don't forget what you went through to get where you are, and try and ease the journey for someone else. Let them learn from your mistakes. And by reflecting, and it's not even just this year. I mean, when I reflect, I kind of do a 10,000 foot view first, and then I reflect on it, and then I narrow it down to this year, and I, just speaking from my own experience, my life looks vastly different this year than it did last year. And, and it's just following following that path, looking at your previous year and seeing what you did correctly and what you may have been able to do better.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yep. Definitely a good time to do it. So
yeah.
Awesome.
So, Thursday, dude.
Yeah, dude. Thursday, a little Christmas Eve episode, huh?
Yeah. And it's a good topic.
Yeah. I'm pumped about this one. You know, like I think I said during the intro of this episode coming up this Thursday, that if you would have told me that I would have had so much fun talking about asset protection, I would have told you you're a dang liar. Mm-hmm. But this was a really good one, man. We talked with Scott Smith, who is the founder and CEO of Royal Legal Solutions, the law firm of 30 associates that he accidentally started 7 years ago when he was going to meetups and just had people asking him about what how he did his asset protection kind of setup in his real estate investing. So he figured there wasn't a really good one-stop shop to go for a lot of these different parts of the asset protection. So he created it, and tons of good information, like we chatted about on the episode, things that you and I didn't know that we're taking back and implementing in our own businesses. And such a good episode, man.
Yeah, and if you're out there working hard on your investing and you're trying to make a life for yourself, a financially free life, and you're doing all these things, you really need to listen to this episode Thursday, because asset protection is one of the biggest planning things you can do to protect your hard-earned labor, your hard-earned work. You guys are out there working for a purpose. You don't want to work hard, build up a portfolio, and then have something happen that puts your entire success at risk.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And this time of year, or this time of what we're going through with the pandemic right now, and all the additional red tape, at a city and a county and a whole nation level that investors got to navigate through right now. It's really important to make sure you got your asset protection strategy figured out. And this is for you, even if you have 0 units, or you got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 or above, you definitely want to make sure that you got your asset protection strategy figured out ahead of time, before it's too late, before you run across a lawsuit that you end up losing everything in.
Do it early and do it well.
Absolutely. So, this is not one you want to cut corners on from a cost perspective. Yeah,
you get what you pay for. That's what that's what I got the gist of it. You need to make sure you're getting the professionals to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Tomorrow's a new day, the beginning of the week. You got holiday week this week, and I hope everybody has a fantastic holiday season and keep cranking at your financial freedom, and good luck with the entire week.
Heck yeah, man. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. We'll see you next time.
Have a great week.
Thanks for listening to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. If you found value in any of the content from this show, consider supporting us in the following ways. Subscribe to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. Leave a rating and review. Continue the conversation with like-minded individuals on social media by heading over to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast Facebook group, or follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Real Estate Marathon Podcast.